Now mixing. Okay, so mixing means what? So mixing means to mix the different components. Okay, so there are different kind of mixings. Okay, liquid mixing, then liquid solid mixing, then liquid liquid fluid mixing. There are a lot of mixings. Okay, so mixing is very important operation, one of the unit operation in the pharmaceutical engineering. For example, if you want to formulate a tablet, if you want to formulate a tablet, then you have to make granules. Okay, and before that, suppose that you have to make a tablet. Okay, so you have to make a tablet of 500 gram paracetamol. Okay, so along with the tablet you are using different adjuvants, different additives. Okay, so you are using disintegrant, you are using flavoring agent, you are using sweetener, you are using fillers, you are using you are using glidant, etc., etc. So there you are using a lot of things along with your pure drug to make a formulation. आपको टैबलेट बनाने के लिए आप क्या करेंगे, उसमें एडिटिव्स डालेंगे. जो एडिटिव्स होते हैं, डिफरेंट काइंड के एडिटिव्स होते हैं. जैसे आपका डिसइंटीग्रेंट हो गया, जैसे आपका फिलिंग एजेंट हो गया, जैसे आपका स्वीटनिंग एजेंट हो गया. ओके, सो you have to mix them, you have to mix them properly. Okay, you have to mix them properly, otherwise you will not get a content uniformity in the each tablet. कि ऐसा कर दिया कि आपने लिया सब ब्लेंड, एक किलो पैरास्टामोल लिया और 5 किलो मेंटोल ले लिया, स्टार्च ले लिया, अपने सोडियम स्टीरेट ले लिया. ओके, टाल्क ले लिया और उसको मिक्स किया, लेकिन वो प्रॉपर मिक्स नहीं किया, प्रॉपर मिक्सिंग नहीं किया आपने, यूनिफॉर्म मिक्सिंग हुआ ही नहीं, और आपने टैबलेट बना लिया, ग्रैन्यूल्स बना लिया. तो एक टैबलेट में आ गया आपका 500 मिलीग्राम, एक टैबलेट में आ गया आपका 300 मिलीग्राम पैरास्टामोल, और एक टैबलेट में आ गया आपका 600 मिलीग्राम पैरास्टामोल. Why? This is because there is no uniformity of mixing, and therefore there is no uniformity of dosage. So in each tablet you must have 500 milligram. Okay, so ideally you should have 500 milligram, but because of faulty mixing, so you are not getting uniformity of content, uniformity of that paracetamol. Okay, so that's why mixing operation is very important, and there are different mixing. So mixing of solid, mixing of liquid, mixing of liquid solid, right? There are three kind of mixing. There are mixing of solid, mixing of liquid solid, then mixing of liquid, mixing of immiscible liquids. Okay, so you must remember, solid mixing is there, liquid mixing is there, liquid insoluble immiscible liquids. So what is my mixing of solid? So it is nothing but it is the process that will result in the randomization of dissimilar particle within the system. So mixing means to make a uniform mixture, to suppose that you have talc, या आपके पास talc है, आपके पास ड्रग भी है. ओके, आपके पास talc है, आपके पास ड्रग है, तो मिक्सिंग होना मतलब क्या? सो particles of talc and particles of your drug, they must be together. Okay, they must be in together. So that is nothing but the mixing. So mixing is randomization. So mixing of solid is nothing but the process that will tends to result in the randomization of dissimilar particle. Dissimilar, ठीक है. तो आपका टाल्क का पार्टिकल अलग है, आपका ड्रग का पार्टिकल अलग है. सो randomization that will tend to result in the randomization of dissimilar particle within the system. This is technical definition. मिक्सिंग क्या होता है आपको मालूम है, सबको मालूम है, लेकिन डेफिनेशन नहीं बोल सकते आप. तो टेक्निकल डेफिनेशन का है randomization of dissimilar particle within a system. So that is the mixing of solid. So I already told there are different mixing of solid, mixing of liquid, mixing of two immiscible liquids, right? Mixing of solid and fluid. So uniform mixing is related to content uniformity. Example in the tablet I have already explained. अगर आपको पैरासिटामोल का tablet बना, if you want to make a tablet of paracetamol, then you will take a paracetamol bulk drug, along with that you will take mannitol, you will take starch, you will take talc, magnesium stearate, all you will mix it, then you will form a granules, and then you will punch a tablet, right? So if there is a not uniform mixing, then you will not get a uniform dosage in the each tablet. Okay, तो कोई टैबलेट में आपको 500 मिलीग्राम पैरासिटामोल आएगा, किसी में आपको 400 मिलीग्राम आएगा, किसी को 300 मिलीग्राम आएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि आपने मिक्सिंग प्रॉपर नहीं किया. मिक्सिंग अगर यूनिफॉर्म होगा तो content uniformity of dosage uniform होगा, right? So uniform mixing is related with content uniformity of dosage forms, right? So this is also applicable for your syrups, suspension, all that, okay? So ऐसा नहीं कि बाद में suspension का example लेके बोलूँ, बाद सबके लिए applicable. So there are two types of material, okay? There are two types of material. There are two types of powders, okay? Cohesive and non-cohesive material. So cohesive material and non-cohesive material. So in case of cohesive material, they will attract each other, the particles of each other, and they will form a lumps or clumps, okay, or they will form a aggregates. So mixing of cohesive material is difficult. So there is a little bit difficult if you try to carry out the mixing of cohesive powders or cohesive material, then it is difficult, okay? For non-cohesive, it is easy, okay? So there are two types of material, cohesive and non-cohesive material. So mixing of cohesive material is difficult due to formation of aggregates and lumps. But why there is a formation of aggregates and lump? Cohesive means what? There is a more attractive forces between the particles. So particle will attract another similar particle towards that, and they will form a aggregates and lumps. That's why mixing of cohesive material is difficult. Mixing of non-cohesive is not difficult. It's simple. Okay. Then interparticular interaction or segregation. See, after mixing, the mixture should not separate. अगर आप पाउडर A और पाउडर B को मिक्स कर रहे और मिक्स किया तो उसमें सेपरेट नहीं होना चाहिए, तो मिक्सचर मिक्स ही रहना चाहिए. लेकिन क्या होता है कि ड्यू टू इंटरपार्टिकुलर इंटरेक्शन, interparticular forces, so that powder tends to separate. That is known as a segregation. Segregation is nothing but the separation of particles. Okay, so there are different factors that are responsible for the segregation, which is given in the book. That is not much important. So here inertial forces. Okay, so there will be inertial forces between similar molecules. Okay, so मिक्सचर किया आपने, मिक्स किया टाल्क और पैरासिटामोल का, तो क्या होगा कि टाल्क का एक पार्टिकल दूसरे पार्टिकल को अट्रैक्ट करेगा और वो एक साथ आ जाएंगे. ठीक है, कॉलोनी बनाएंगे वहाँ पे, तो ऑब्वियसली सेपरेशन ही हो रहा है. देयर विल बी सेग्रेगेशन ड्यू टू दिस internal particular attraction forces. Okay, if there is a repulsive forces, then it is good for the mixing. Okay. Reason behind the segregation of powder. Why there is a segregation of powder? Why there is a separation of mixture? Okay, so poor flow properties of powder made inside the blender. Okay, blender is nothing but the mixing instrument. Okay, so poor flow properties particles made properties of powder made inside the blender. Okay, then inside the blender what happens, there is a shear mixing. ब्लेंडर में क्या हो रहा है कि वहाँ पे जो उसका ब्लेड्स होता है, वो ब्लेड्स की वजह से शेयरिंग होता है. शेयरिंग होने के बाद उसमें क्या होता है, फ्लो प्रॉपर्टीज चेंज होता है, पार्टिकल्स का राइज डायरेक्शन भी होता है, तो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट सेग्रीगेशन में है. देन अगेन सेग्रीगेशन ऑफ पाउडर is because of the difference in the particle. Okay, difference in the particle, uniformity of particle is not there. So some particle will be small, some particle will be larger. So smaller particle will attract each other and they will be separated. Likewise that separation of mixture is due to this reason also. Again, separation or segregation of powder is due to difference in the particle density and shape. अगर different shape के होंगे, ideally the shape of your powder particle should be spherical, but there is a huge difference in the shape of powder of two powder, then they will not mix together, and if they mix they will get separated immediately. And if there is a difference between the density of two powder, if one powder is heavy and one powder is light, then you can mix them, no doubt, but they will not mix properly. There will be segregation, there will be separation. So these are the reason behind the segregation of powder. Okay, nothing but the flow property, change in the flow property, poor flow properties of powder inside the blender, then difference in the size and difference in the size of particle size in the dry mixture, then difference in the particle density and shape. Okay, so now mechanism of mixing. So there are three mechanisms: convective mixing, then your shear mixing, and diffusive mixing. So now in case of convective mixing, what happens? There is inversion of powder bed Okay, there is inversion of powder bed. Inversion of powder bed means shifting of powder bed. कि मान लीजिए कि आपने वहां पे क्या किया, ये शिफ्टिंग चल रहा है आपका. शिफ्टिंग मतलब क्या, कि आपने पाउडर ले लिया पेपर पे और एक पाउडर यहाँ पे एक पाउडर वहां पे, ठीक है. आपको मिक्स करना है तो आप क्या करेंगे, स्पैचुला लेंगे, स्पैचुला से पाउडर ए में डालेंगे, उसमें का कुछ अमाउंट बी में डालेंगे, ठीक है. So there is an inversion of powder bed. Okay, inversion of powder bed, and in this inversion of powder bed, large amount of powder is shifted. Okay, so there is a movement of relatively large amount of powder. So that's why it is also known as a macro mixing, because there is involvement, there is a movement of large amount of powder in the convective mixing, and that's why it is also known as a macro mixing. Then shear mixing means mixing occurs due to the shearing force that occurs due to the blades and baffles in the your mixers. आप मिक्सर देख लीजिए, आपका घर का मिक्सर, ओके, उसमें मिक्सिंग भी हो जाता है और उसमें साइज रिडक्शन भी हो जाता है. So because of that shear force development due to that blades. Okay, then diffusive mixing, it is known as a micro mixing. So diffusive mixing, it is known as a micro mixing. So what happens in diffusive mixing? So diffusion is there. Diffusion is there means what? There is a gradient, concentration gradient. So ये एक साइड पे ज़्यादा बड़े बड़े पार्टिकल से एक साइड पे स्मॉल पार्टिकल है. So small particle will move to the larger particles. So that is nothing but the micro mixing. They occur, इसमें कोई energy involvement नहीं है. So for convective mixing you have to pour the energy. For shear mixing again energy is required. But in case of diffusive mixing, it occurs in the powder itself. It is known as a micro mixing. So these are the three mechanisms for mixing of solid. इसमें ज़्यादा कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं मिक्सिंग चैप्टर में, इसमें क्लासिफिकेशन ही इम्पोर्टेंट है इसका. मिक्सिंग जो है, मिक्सिंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, मिक्सिंग इक्विपमेंट है, उसका क्लासिफिकेशन ही इम्पोर्टेंट है. देन नाउ मिक्सिंग इंडेक्स इज द टर्म. So mixing index is equal to standard deviation of random blend divided by standard deviation of sample blend. And now this mixing index is given by Lacey's expression or Lacey's equation. So just remember, mixing index is given by Lacey's expression or Lacey's equation. They might ask you the question, this Lacey's expression or Lacey's equation is related with, so you should be able to answer the mixing index or mixing chapter. That's it. So Lacey's equation is related with mixing or mixing index, right? Now next type of mixtures. So there are two types of mixture, positive mixtures and negative mixtures. So what do you mean by positive mixtures? So they are formed by positive mixtures. They are formed from material which are gases, and are miscible liquids. Okay. So if two gases are miscible and they form a mixture, then it is known as a positive mixture. So it occurs irreversibly. The mixing occurs irreversibly. If there is a mixture of gas, you cannot separate it. So irreversible, that is a positive mixture. You are not applying any energy for mixing. They are formed from the material which are gases and are miscible liquid, where irreversible mixing will be takes place by diffusion without expenditure of work or energy, provided time is limited. Okay, that is nothing but the positive mixture. Means mixing will occur automatically. If there are two gases, they will mix automatically. If they are two liquid, जैसे आपने अल्कोहल और वाटर लिया, ठीक है, पैक बनाने के लिए, तो वो अल्कोहल जिसे डाला आपने स्टर भी नहीं किया, उसको सिर्फ डाला है, ठीक है, सिर्फ वाटर में उसको अल्कोहल को डाला है 30 में, आपने उसको स्टर भी नहीं किया, बट they get mixed with each other. That is nothing but the positive mixture. Here you are not required any expenditure of energy, not required any stirring, not required any external work. So that is the positive mixture. They will mix up spontaneously, right? That is positive. Now what is negative mixture? For example, suspension of solid in liquid. So if there is a immiscible or unsoluble solid in the liquid, so in that case it is a negative mixture. So for making a mixture, you are required to stir it, you are required to apply work, you are required to apply the force. Okay, so in the negative mixture you have to apply the force. Mixing will not happen automatically, or mixing will not be there simultaneously, instantly. Okay, so here example is suspension of solid in the liquid. The time required over is here, and work is also required, means energy is also required. Formation of compound which will separate timeless work is continuously suspended on them. Then they are modified to form higher degree of mixing efficiency. Example suspension. So just remember there are two type of mixture, positive and negative mixtures. Then mixing mechanism, there are different mechanism for mixing. So convective mixing, I have told you about convective mixing. So depending upon the type of mixture, convective mixing can be offered by inversion of powder bed. I have told you, by means of blades, pedals, okay, by means of spatula like that, spatula on the laboratory scale, okay, revolving screw, or by any method of moving the relatively large mass of material from one part of powder bed to another part of powder bed. So here in convective mixing, so your blades or pedals, they are moving a relatively large amount of powder from one part of powder bed to another part of powder bed. Okay, that is nothing but the convective mixing. Then shear mixing is as the result of force between particulate mass that slip uh, slip planes depending upon the flow characteristic of powder. This can be acquired singly, or there will be formation of laminar flow due to this blades high efficiency shear produced by blades कि जो भी शेयरिंग एक्शन हो रहा है ब्लेड्स का, इसकी वजह से क्या होगा, मिक्सिंग होगा उसका. दैट इज नथिंग बट द शेयर मिक्सिंग. व्हेन शेयर occurs between region of different composition and parallel to the interface, it reduces the scale of segregation. It will decrease the separation because there is an involvement of sharing force. You are applying a sharing force to mix up those two powders. Okay, but they will mix in the lamina. They will mix in the one flow. That is known as a shear mixing. Now there is another one known as a diffusion mixing. Okay, so diffusion mixing is nothing but the mixing of diffusion is said to be occur when random motion of particle within the powder bed causes change in the composition of positive related to one another. As exchange result in the reduction of intensity of segregation. Efficiency of tumbling mixer is highly dependent on the speed of production. So yeah, diffusion mixing means what I have explained in the previous slide itself. कि अगर smaller particles है तो smaller particle always tend to join the other particle. So it will migrate from one place to another place. So you are not pouring any kind of work. You are not applying any energy. So it happens automatically in the powder bed, and that is nothing but the diffusive mixing. Now, important point. This is a very important classification of mixing equipment. So batch type or small scale. Here in the second column, nature of mixer. Then in third column, example are given, and in the fourth column, mechanism of mixing is given. So I will explain. So batch type of mixer. Okay, so means one batch is completed, then you have to take another powder for another batch. Okay, so they are not a continuous. In case of continuous type, so once you charge the powder A and B, so continuously you can charge and continuously you can remove mixture at one end. Batch type means, so it is a limited in the capacity. Batch type of mixers, they are limited in the capacity. So or they are known as a small scale mixture. For example your mixer का जो पॉट होता है वो कितना होता है, लिमिटेड कैपेसिटी का होता है. जैसे आपका मोटर पेस्टल हो गए, मोटर पेस्टल में क्या आप कितना भी बोरी का टाल्क नहीं डाल सकते, उसमें आपको 10 ग्राम 20 ग्राम 30 ग्राम कई टाल्क लेना पड़ेगा. सो इट हैज अ लिमिटेड कैपेसिटी. सो लैबोरेटरी स्केल पे आप बैच मिक्सर इज नथिंग बट द mortar and pestle. So in that case mixing is done by using the mechanism of trituration. Okay, so आपने ये मिक्सचर ये लिया, टल्क लिया, टल्क पाउडर लिया, और दूसरा आपने क्या लिया, पैरास्टामॉल लिया. पैरास्टामॉल 500 ग्राम लिया, टल्क लिया 1 ग्राम. उसको मिक्स करना है तो आप क्या करेंगे, इसके पाउडर एक के ऊपर एक डालेंगे और उसको ट्राइचुरेट करेंगे, मिक्सचर बन जाएगा. ठीक है, दैट इज अ small scale. Now tumbling mixer or cylindrical mixer without mixing blade. Okay, tumbling mixer or cylindrical mixer without mixing blade, इसमें blade नहीं होगा. So there will be mixing due to tumbling action. Mechanism of action will be tumbling action. Tumbling action means रोटेशन ऑफ योर मिक्सर, आपने वो देखा होगा सीमेंट को मिक्स करते हैं, वो बहुत बड़ी गाड़ी रहती है, उसके ऊपर एक घूमने वाला ये रहता है मिक्सर, उसको बोलते हैं ब्लेंडर। उसमें वो जो मिक्सिंग होती है वो टम्बलिंग एक्शन होती है। वो टम्बलिंग एक्शन मतलब ग्रेविटी के अगेंस्ट में उसको ऊपर उठना उठाना है और फिर से छोड़ना है, ग्रेविटी के अगेंस्ट उसको ऊपर उठना है फिर से छोड़ना है, उसको बोलते हैं टम्बलिंग एक्शन। टम्बलिंग एक्शन मीन्स नो डेफिनेट डेफिनेट रिवॉल्विंग, तो वो कैसे भी रिवॉल्व करें उसको बोलते हैं टम्बलिंग एक्शन, रैंडम रिवॉल्विंग। ओके, सो एग्जांपल ऑफ टम्बलिंग मिक्सर without mixing blade is nothing but the double cone blender, V cone mixer without baffles, and cube mixer. Okay, then tumbling mixer with the mixing blade. Now here the mechanism will change. Along with tumbling action there will be shearing, because of introduction of these blades there will be shearing action also. Okay, so along with tumbling action there will be shearing as a mechanism of action. So example of tumbling mixer with blade, that is a vehicle blender, then mixing blade, vehicle blender with mixing blade, double cone blender. Okay, then static mixer. Static mixer means they are fixed, they are not moving. Okay, so this tumbling mixer and these are moving mixer, so they are revolving, so there is a movement. So static mixture, static mixer, they are not moving. Okay, so example is the ribbon blender, sigma blender, planetary pedal, they are fixed. ओके, सो उसके अंदर ब्लेड्स होंगे, वो सब मूव होंगे। ठीक है, आपका जो मिक्सर है दैट इज आल्सो स्टैटिक मिक्सर, स्टेशनरी सेल एंड रोटेटिंग ब्लेड। अगेन एयर मिक्सर और फ्लूइडाइज्ड मिक्सर, इन दिस व्हाट विल हैपन, so powder A and B will be fluidized and there will be mixing of that fluidized mixer, that is air supported blending. So mechanism is nothing but the air supported blending. Okay, in case of continuous or large size scale, large size scale, there is one continuous mixer known as a barrel type mixer and zigzag type of mixer. Okay, so here mixing will take place by rotating the cell with rotating blade. Okay, and this was a question in GPAT 20. So which one is a continuous type large scale mixer? Okay, and the option was given like double clone blender, V clone blender, ribbon blender, then sigma, then this zigzag type. So correct answer was zigzag type. So zigzag type is a continuous type of mixer which can be used on large scale. Okay, so I will show you diagram. Okay, don't worry, all the diagram of mixers. So just remember here, zigzag type of mixer, barrel type of mixer, they are continuous large scale type. Now mixing of liquid. Okay, so I have told you there are different kind of mixing of solid, mixing of solid, air, mixing of liquid, mixing of insoluble liquid, of mixing of immiscible liquids. So liquid mixing. So in case of liquid mixing, it is simple than solid mixing. Okay, so liquid will mix instantly with each other, so it is very simple as compared to the solid mixing. And liquid mixtures are classified into two types. So miscible liquids means the two liquids will be miscible in all proportion. So miscible liquids, they are miscible in all proportion. Example ethyl alcohol and water. या आपने सिर्फ वाटर में इथाइल अल्कोहल डाला है तो ऑटोमेटिकली मिक्स होगा, उसको स्टर भी करने की जरूरत नहीं. ओके, बिकॉज दे आर मिसिबल लिक्विड. ओके, सो दे आर मिसिबल इन ऑल प्रोपोर्शन. देन पार्शियली मिसिबल लिक्विड. सो वन लिक्विड विल बी miscible with other liquid in a definite proportion, in a particular proportion, that is known as a partially miscible liquids. Example is paracrysol and water. So in this case mixing can be increased by heat, application of heat. Okay, so if you try to heat the mixture of paracrystal and water, paracrystal will dissolve in the water more, so it will follow first order kinetics, partially miscible liquids. So it will depend on the another factor known as heat. Then again immiscible liquids. So water and oil, they are immiscible, you know that, but they can be mixed by using emulsifying. So water and oil is, they are immiscible, they can be mixed by your emulsifying agent only. So mechanism of liquid mixing. So there may be bulk transport, there may be turbulent mixing, there may be laminar mixing. So bulk transport, turbulent mixing, laminar mixing and molecular diffusion. These are the four mechanisms for liquid mixing: bulk transport, turbulent mixing, laminar mixing, and molecular diffusion. I will explain. Bulk transport means what? So movement of large portion of one liquid from one place to another location, one location to another location. Okay, that is known as a bulk transport. Okay, so movement of large portion of material from one location to another location with the help of blades or pedals. मिक्स करने के लिए जो पेडल्स रहते हैं, जैसे स्टरिंग करने के लिए, स्टर करने के लिए, वो क्या करेगा? Relatively large amount of one liquid will mix with another liquid or movement from one location to another location. That is a bulk transport. Then turbulent mixing involves turbulent flow. It is highly effective mechanism of mixing. So if there is a turbulent flow involved in the mixing, that is a turbulent mixing, and it is an efficient way of mixing. It is efficient mixing. Then laminar mixing. So mixing of two dissimilar liquid through a laminar flow. Then it is applied. Then applied stress will interface between them. लैमिनार फ्लो में जो लिक्विड होगा मिक्स नहीं होगा, उसको आपको एक्सटर्नली स्ट्रेस अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, मतलब वेफर्स या फिर आपको ब्लेड्स वगैरह यूज करना पड़ेगा मिक्सिंग के लिए. तो वो लैमिनार मिक्सिंग बोलते हैं. देन अगेन फोर्थ वन इज अ मॉलिक्यूलर डिफ्यूजन. So in case of molecular diffusion, molecule will diffuse through thermal motion. That is they will diffuse through thermal motion, and it is governed by Fick's law of diffusion, and it will act with the concentration gradient. There should be a difference in the concentration. कि यहाँ पे एक लिक्विड का concentration ज़्यादा है, वहाँ पे कम है, तो वो obviously वहाँ पे जाएगा. उसको बोलते हैं molecular diffusion. So these are the mixing mechanism for liquid mixing: bulk transport, turbulent mixing, laminar mixing, molecular diffusion. Okay, just remember the names. That is enough. Then mixing devices includes propellers, turbines, then pedals. Okay, I'm not going to go in the details of this propellers, mixer and pedals because they are not much important nahi hai wo. Now vortex formation is a problem with liquid mixing. This was a question in GPAT once. Vortex formation is a problem with liquid. कि आप जब लिक्विड मिक्स करेंगे तो उसमें vortex बनता है. आप देखो, आप बकेट में क्या करो, बकेट में पानी लो और वो छोटी सी एक स्टिक ले लो या फिर बेरल ले लो और उसको घुमाओ तो vortex बनेगा. ठीक है, लिक्विड मिक्स करते समय vortex बनता है. सॉलिड लिक्विड मिक्स करते समय नहीं बनता, या फिर सॉलिड मिक्सिंग के टाइम पे vortex नहीं बनता. नाउ मिक्सिंग ऑफ इमिसिबल लिक्विड्स. इक्विपमेंट यूज्ड for such a mixing known as emulsifier. So for example, oil and water both are liquid but they are immiscible to each other. So to make them miscible we have to use emulsifiers. Okay, various kind of emulsifiers are used over there. So what are they? Silverson emulsifier is there. Okay, so here Silverson emulsifier, it is very important. Okay, in this there will be formation of droplets of oil that will be dispersed in the other liquid. That is a Silverson emulsifier. Then colloidal mill we have seen in the size relation chapter. So there will be shearing action of this rotating disc and one stationary disc. Just remember the emulsifier used for mixing of immiscible liquids, that is a Silverson emulsifier, colloidal mill and Rapisonic homogenizer, or it is also known as ultrasonic emulsifier. That's it. Then mixing of semi-solids. So for what are the equipments for them? Agitator mixer like Sigma mixer or planetary mixer. I will show you these names. Agitator mixer, Sigma mixer or planetary mixer. Then in case of another, there is a shear mixer like triple roller mill and colloidal mill. These are the important points for GPAT. Okay, I will explain transportation of fluids. So for example, you have make a batch of syrup. आपने क्या किया, सिरप का बैच बनाया एक 100 लीटर का. आपने 100 लीटर का एक इपेड्रीन हाइड्रोक्लोराइड का सिरप बनाया. तो आप वो सिरप आप कहाँ बनाएंगे? आपके वेसल में, मिक्सिंग वेसल में या फिर स्टोरेज टैंक में. कहाँ पे है वो प्रोडक्शन एरिया में. नाउ आपको उसको फिल करना है बॉटल्स में. कहाँ पे करेंगे? वो करेंगे आप पैकेजिंग एरिया में. तो वहां से वहां पे लेके जाना पड़ेगा ना, वो खुद से तो नहीं जाएगा ना. So there should be transport of that whatever syrup you have made. You should have to transport that syrup from production area to packaging area, and for that transportation purpose You have to use lot of different pipes. You have to use lot of different valves to control the flow. You have to use lot of different pumping system to transport that. And all these system, pumping system, valves, piping, they are nothing but they are covered in this chapter known as the transportation of fluids. Okay. So now valve. What are the valves? Valves are used to control the flow rate of liquid in the pipeline. Okay. आपने कितने भी वॉल्स देखे होंगे अपने लाइफ में, लेकिन आपको ये समझ में नहीं आएगा। क्यों? क्योंकि ये थ्योरेटिकली समझ में नहीं आता इसलिए। आपने आपका देखा होगा नल, आपका जो नल का होता है उसमें जो ऊपर की टुट्टी होती है, वो टुट्टी जब आप घुमाएंगे तो पानी आएगा, जब सीधा करेंगे तो पानी आएगा, जब मतलब टेढ़ा करेंगे तो पानी जाएगा। मतलब उसमें क्या है, उसमें एक वाल्व है। ओके, सो दैट इज नोन एज वाल्व। सो when you open the valve there will be flow, whatever is the fluid in the pipeline. If you close the valve there will be flow will be restricted. Okay, so there are different kind of valves. Okay, so actually it is not much important, but still I'm taking plug cock valve. I will show diagram of all valves in the. So plug cock valve, globe valve, then gate valve, diaphragm valve, peak opening valve, then check valve. These are the just type of valve. Just I will read it. Don't worry. It is not much important. Plug cock valve. It consists of body. So it consists of plug cock valve. So it consists of body casting in which conical plug is fitted with the opening cylinder bore, and it is used for handling the compressed air. So आपने देखा होगा कि जो वाल्व होता है उसको ऊपर खींचे तो वाल्व ओपन हो जाता है, फिर से नीचे दबा दे तो वो फिर से क्लोज होता है, उसको बोलते हैं प्लग कॉक वाल्व। एंड दिस काइंड ऑफ वाल्व इज यूज्ड फॉर द हैंडलिंग ऑफ कंप्रेस्ड गैसेस। मींस अभी जो ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर का चल रहा है बहुत सारा दिक्कत, ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर जब भी ऑक्सीजन उसमें फिल किया जाता है तो वाल्व बंद किया जाता है नीचे ढकेल के, और जब भी आपको ऑक्सीजन लेना है तो वाल्व पहले ओपन करना, उसको खींचना पड़ता है। दिस इज नोन एज अ प्लग कॉक वाल्व। ओके, देन सेकंड वन इज अ ग्लोब वाल्व। इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ अ ग्लोबल और बॉडी. It consists of a globe or body with horizontal internal partition with circular opening. Okay, suppose that there is one pipe and in between there is in the pipe there is a one ball which is a just which is a perforated ball. उसमें छेद है बॉल में, ठीक है, वो बॉल है आपने वहां पे रखा है, ठीक है, लेकिन एक ही छेद है, दो छेद नहीं है, हॉरिजॉन्टल छेद है एक ही, वर्टिकल नहीं है, एक ही छेद है। वो जब बॉल का पोजीशन जब ओपनिंग आएगा तब फ्लो आएगा, जब बॉल का पोजीशन ब्लॉक हो जाएगा तो फ्लो नहीं आएगा। दैट इज नथिंग बट द ग्लोब बॉल। सो इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ ग्लोब और बॉडी विथ हॉरिजॉन्टल इंटरनल पार्टीशन विथ सर्कुलर ओपनिंग. इट इज यूज्ड इन द पाइप ऑफ साइज नॉट मोर देन 15 mm. सो ये होता है जो फिटिंग्स होते हैं, जैसे रहता है एक उसके ऊपर ये रहते वाटर फिटिंग, म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन का जो वाटर होता है, वाटर आपको आपके यहाँ पे म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन का वाटर अगर आता होगा इसमें वॉल, या फिर आपने टाकी दे दी आपके टेरेस के ऊपर, टंकी दे दी पानी, तो उसमें एक नीचे पाइप आता है, तो वो पाइप के वहाँ पे एक वॉल बैठा है कि वो अगर ओपन है तभी नीचे पानी आएगा, वो नहीं आएगा तो दैट इज नथिंग बट द सर्कुलर वॉल और ग्लोब वॉल. देन अगेन नेक्स्ट वन इज गेट वॉल, ए वेज शेप्ड inclined seat type of gate. It is commonly used. Just remember the names, that is diaphragm wall. diaphragm जैसे होगा, जैसे उसको ऊपर से नट क्लोज करेंगे, उसका ऊपर से जो बोल्ट होता है वो जैसे उसका ये जो होता है ये diaphragm wall. It is used in the supply of water of corporation. जो आपकी कॉलोनी का वाटर सप्लाई होता है पूरे कॉलोनी का, वो क्या करेगा, वो आएगा, वो आदमी वाटर सप्लाई का वो आपका वो खोल देगा वॉल. ओके, उसके हाथ में एक बड़ी सी लंबी मेटल स्टिक होगी, वो उसको खोल देगा. तो ये खोलने का और बंद करने का जो काम है दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ दैट डायफ्राम वॉल. तो डायफ्राम इज प्रिंसिपली फिजिकल बैरियर. दिस टाइप ऑफ वॉल्स आर मेड अप ऑफ फैब्रिक, reinforced natural rubber and synthetic rubber based with Teflon, suitable for fluid containing suspended solid. Then again quick opening valve, mostly used for short lines, and check valve used for the unidirectional flow when unidirectional flow is desired. Not much important. Then this is important. Types of pumps. So pump is nothing but it is used to increase the pressure energy of liquid classifying. Okay, pump is nothing but the to increase the flow of liquid. It is to increase the pressure energy and ultimately to increase the flow of or to transport the liquid from one place to another place by means of pressure. That is nothing but the pumps. जो आपका motor pump होता है, it is also pump. So there are different types of pumps: reciprocating pumps, rotary pumps, then miscellaneous pump. Okay. So in case of reciprocating pump, what are the example? Piston pump is there, plunger pump is there, diaphragm pump is there. Just remember the type of pump and their example. Okay. So they have asked once what about the piston pump. Okay. So piston pump is a type of reciprocating pump. Okay. So reciprocating pumps, in that piston pump is there, plunger pump is there, diaphragm pump is there. Okay. Then again rotary pump, second class is rotary pump. So centrifugal pump and gear pumps are there. So these centrifugal pumps and gear pumps are used in the motors. So whatever motors, electrical motor you are using to get water from bore, so it consists of a centrifugal pump. Okay. And these gear pumps you might have seen, ये जो ऑयल का जो टैंक आता है, ऑयल का टैंक, और वो टैंक में से ऑयल निकालने के लिए एक जो भी आपका, मुझे मालूम नहीं आजकल है या नहीं, हमारे ज़माने में था कि दुकानदार क्या करता था, वो ऑयल का पूरा ड्रम था उसके पास, वो ओपन करता था और उसमें का ऑयल निकलता था, वो पंप से, हैंडमेड पंप था वो, दैट इज नोन एज अ गियर पंप. वो एक साइड से घुमाता था और वो लिक्विड आता था बाहर, दैट इज अ गियर पंप. देन अगेन miscellaneous pump, peristaltic pump. Just try to remember the classification of pumps. What is the reciprocating, rotatory, and miscellaneous? I will explain this, don't worry. So reciprocating pump means what? The plumbing element moves in forward and backward direction in the cylinder. That is water cylinder. Okay, used for pumping of water. These are the positive acting type of, that is a displacement. Okay, I will explain. Suppose that आपके पास पाइप है और पाइप को दो ओपनिंग है, बेंट है जैसा वी शेप. ठीक है, वी शेप, वी मतलब दो एंड को दोनों ओपनिंग है और बीच में आपका पंप है. तो ये रेसिप्रोकेटिंग पंप क्या करेगा? इट विल, द एक्शन ऑफ पंप विल बी टू एंड फ्रो, आगे जाएगा पीछे आएगा, आगे जाएगा पीछे आएगा, ऐसा एक पिस्टन होगा उसमें, ऐसा होगा उसका पिस्टन होगा. तो जब आगे जाएगा तो वो फ्लूइड को ढकेल देगा. ओके, लिक्विड है उसको ढकेल देगा, तो वो फ्लो बन जाएगा प्रेशर से. और जब पीछे जाएगा तो दूसरे एंड से वो खींच लेगा, किसको? वाटर को, और एक एंड से ढकेल देगा, दूसरे एंड से खींच लेगा. जैसे वो आगे जाएगा मतलब वाटर इज बीइंग रिलीज्ड, जैसे वो पीछे जाएगा मतलब वाटर इज बीइंग sucked, water is being taken. Okay, so this kind of pump is nothing but the reciprocating pump. Then again piston pump. This type of reciprocating pump in which piston reciprocate in closed space of water cylinder. Same thing, just here plumbing element is name is given. Here is a piston is replaced by plumbing element is replaced by piston. That's it. So I will explain this. This type piston pump is used in the HPLC system also. Your chromatographic and HPLC, here firstly you have to supply your mobile phase. Then again, depending upon the number of pistons, if there is a one piston, then it is known as simplex. If there is a two pistons, then it is known as duplex. And if it is a three pistons, then it is known as a triplex. Depending upon the cylinder 1, 2, 3. Depending upon number of cylinders. Okay. So in this reciprocating pump, there is a one cylinder of water cylinder where there is a to and fro movement of that plumbing element. Okay, in the reciprocating pump also there is only one cylinder. Okay, where there is a to and fro movement of piston. Okay, but if the piston pump is having two cylinder, three cylinder, okay, then if piston pump is having one cylinder, it is known as simplex. If it is having two cylinders, it is known as duplex. And if it is having three cylinders, then it is known as a triplex. Right? Now single acting piston pump, so it will displace the water on half of the cycle of piston movement during downstroke, during other half of the cycle, that is backward stroke is received. Means मैंने जैसे बोला है, जैसे बैक जाएगा तो वहाँ पे वैक्यूम क्रिएट हो जाएगा, वहाँ पे वाटर खींच लेगा, जैसे आगे जाएगा वो फोर्स से वाटर रिलीज कर देगा. दैट इज अ सिंगल एक्टिंग पंप. नाउ डबल एक्टिंग पिस्टन पंप, दिस वाज आस्क्ड इन द रिपीट 2019. So double acting piston pump that will displace the fluid on both valve during cycle. So in such a double acting piston pump, there will be four valves, two for entry of fluid into the valve and two for release of liquid. Okay, so displaces the fluid on the both valves during cycle. Such pumps require minimum four valves. उसको चार ओपनिंग रहेंगे, तो दो ओपनिंग में से वो वाटर खींच लेगा और दो ओपनिंग में रिलीज कर देगा. ठीक है, सिंगल पिस्टन पंप में कितना है, दो ही वाल्व्स रहती है, एक वाटर रिलीज करने के लिए, एक वाटर खींचने के लिए. तो इसमें डबल 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 है, मतलब इसमें चार रहेगा, चार वाल्व्स, two for release, two for. Piston pumps are extensively used for the spray system in the sugar coating and film coating. Okay, film coating operation of tablets. Piston pumps are extensively used for the spray system in sugar coating and film coating of tablet. So this they have asked, there are four valves in which pump. So double acting piston pump will have four valves. They have asked in 2019. Then plunger pumps. Plunger reciprocate is a plunger reciprocate include. ये जो है ये आपको मैं डायरेक्टली इसमें दिखाता हूँ, transportation of fluid. So it is important in bulk drugs. Okay, so if you want to for example, if you want to carry a gases from one place to another place for a reaction mixture, if you want to do chlorination and hydrogenation into the reaction tank, then you have to transport this chlorine gas and hydrogen gas via various pumps and various pipings and valves are used. Okay, then again fermentation product. So अगर आपने fermentation किया है प्रोडक्ट का, वहाँ पे अगर आपको हीट वार्म एयर लेके जाना है वहाँ पे, तो वो लेके जा सकते हो यूजिंग पाइप्स एंड इसमें भी एप्लीकेशन है. लिक्विड ओरल्स में भी एप्लीकेशन है, जैसे आपने एक जगह पे सिरप बना लिया तो वो आप दूसरे जगह पे ट्रांसफर करना है उसको, उसके लिए आपको पंप्स एंड वो लगेंगे, सस्पेंशन लॉसेस पंप, ये एप्लीकेशन होगा. दीज आर द valves are nothing but they are used to control the flow of liquid or flow of fluid. Okay, so there are different valves: plug cock valves, globe valve, gate valve, diaphragm valve, peak opening valve and check valve. So now in case of plug cock valve, it is nothing but the plug cock valve. Okay, इस सिलेंडर जैसा शेप है. सो ये क्लोज हो जाएगा. देखो ना, आपको इसको घुमाएंगे, थोड़ा सा ट्विस्ट करेंगे, ये जो ओपनिंग है वो ओपनिंग यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, हॉरिजॉन्टल आ जाएगा, तो फ्लो विल बी देयर. ओके, सो वी कैन पास द फ्लो. बट इफ यू अगेन turn this valve, close this valve, it will be not allowed it, right? So this is nothing but the plug valve. So plug can be moved. जैसे आपका ये जो होता है ना, आपका नल जैसे बंद किया चालू किया, वैसा इसको घुमाइए, यहाँ से टर्न कीजिए, तो ये जैसे टर्न करेगा ये ओपनिंग इसके फ्लो में आ जाएगा, तो यहाँ का फ्लो ओपनिंग में से यहाँ निकल जाएगा. जैसे यहाँ देखो, यहाँ आ गया ये, अगर ये अभी क्लोज है ये वाल, इट इज अ क्लोज वाल. जब आप उसको ओपन करें, ओपन कैसे करना है, यहाँ से घुमाना है, तो यहाँ से निकल जाएगा. ये जो बोर मतलब होल है, उससे इट इज अ प्लग फ्लॉप. कंस्ट्रक्शन वगैरह कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं, छोड़ दो, वो है नहीं. उसके बाद में ग्लोब वाल्व है, ग्लोब वाल्व ये हो गया ग्लोब. तो ये यहाँ से हाई प्रेशर से आपका हाई प्रेशर से लिक्विड आ रहा है, ये ग्लोब वाल्व में. तो ये जैसे, तो इसको जब जैसे टर्न करेंगे तो यहाँ से ओपनिंग वहाँ का बढ़ जाएगा. यहाँ का ओपनिंग अगर बढ़ गया तो वहाँ से फ्लो यहाँ तक जाएगा. अभी क्लोज पोजिशन पे है, अगर इसको ऊपर खींचेंगे ये ओपन हो जाएगा. तो ये हो गया आपका ग्लोब वाल्व. Advantages, disadvantages, it's okay. Now it is a gate valve. Gate valve means there is a gate खोला, अंदर जा सकते हैं, गेट खोला नहीं खोला. यहाँ से आप देख लीजिए कि यहाँ से आपका फ्लो है, मतलब ये पाइप है, ये हॉरिजॉन्टल पोर्शन पाइप है, यहाँ से आपको फ्लो है, तो ये गेट है. तो इसको ऊपर खींचो तो फिर आपका फ्लो जाएगा. उसको नीचे ढकेला तो ये आप फ्लो नहीं जाएगा. That is just a valve to control the flow. It is a diaphragm valve. It is a diaphragm valve. So it is a flexible diaphragm over here. This portion, this dark curved dark band. It is a flexible diaphragm. Now it is in a closed position. This dark line is a closed position. Now when you will open the valve, this dotted line will be, the diaphragm will be at a dotted line place. The flow will be there. But the flow will be open, but if you close this screw, diaphragm will go up to this position and flow will not be there, right? So this is the diaphragm. Classification of pumps are given over piston pumps, simple piston pump, duplex piston pump, or water cylinder. If it is a 1, it is simplex. If it is 2, it is duplex. It is 3, it is triplex. It is not much important, just leave it. It is a piston pump, okay? So this is a demonstration of piston. So it is a piston. This is a piston. So here are two openings. This is the delivery opening, and this is the receiving, okay? So when this piston will move here, this piston will move backside. There will be the liquid will come into this place. When pistons will here it will be closed. When pistons will move forward, liquid will be pushed out. This is just a half of diagram. Just see half diagram. It is a single acting piston pump. Now actually it is a double acting piston pump. पीछे जाएगा पिस्टन तो वाटर खींच लेगा और आगे जाएगा तो वाटर को डिलीवर कर देगा. दैट इज अ पिस्टन. देन आपका जो मोटर होता है, मोटर जो होता है वाटर मोटर, उसमें मैक्सिमम उसमें कौन सा पंप होता है? उसमें होता है आपका डिफरेंट पंप्स. एंड ये इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, एक बार क्वेश्चन आया था इसमें. प्लंजर पंप, ये सब क्लासिफिकेशन दिया है बुक में. सो प्लंजर पंप, सिंप्लेक्स, वही ना, नंबर ऑफ सिलेंडर्स कितने हैं उसमें. अगर एक है तो सिंप्लेक्स, 2 है तो डुप्लेक्स, 3 है डुप्लेक्स, ओके. उसमें भी है डिपेंडिंग बेस्ड ऑन द प्लेसमेंट एंड पैकिंग ऑफ मटेरियल. सिंप्लेक्स इनसाइड पैक्ड करो या आप करो. तो आपका एक बार मैं फिल्ट्रेशन का थियरी वगैरह वो दिखा दूँ.